Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting adventure in Dragon Ball Z. I mean, Minefaire. What?
How do I fix my,
Oh,
my
someone found me. I was hiding in the cyan channel, and I've been
I
found.
saw a message in voice chat for text users, and then I saw your message, and I was like, how long has he been there?
he was lurking?
He was hiding in Emergency Cyan Relief, which is a voice channel that he renamed.
You know what's funny is Nick was also in it.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Wow.
there was some lore happening while you were gone.
But yeah, so, and then I also, there was another guy who submitted a ticket, and I was really, I had to, like, contact my boss to have him look back, because we're not really supposed to handle those kind of tickets. And she's like, hey, this ticket's here, you might want to check it out. It's the dumbest ticket on the planet.
Are you sure it's the dumbest ticket in the planet?
Yeah, do you want to hear this?
Okay, I'm listening.
I'm sure. Okay, I'm sure there's much dumber tickets, but this ticket is very much so common sense, and I was just like this guy. So this guy submits a. Hold on, let me actually see if I can find his ticket. It wasn't reserved, so it should still be in the waiting for submit section.
I only say this because I legitimately had a client ask me if we had keys to get into their office so that we could run the update.
Ah, here it is. Okay. It'll close. Okay. So the person says. First of all, okay. So first of all, when they submit tech support requests, right? We have a. You're supposed to. It says output of the command / Sangata diag because there's a. It's like you're supposed to put the command in your Minecraft game and a bunch of information to give to us. And the guy starts by putting in that box, what the hell are you talking about? So loves that. And then, okay, this guy says, I bought your Ultra Scoreboard plugin, went to download it, and it was still showing the purchase button. Right. And he sends a screenshot. But then he follows that up by saying, I selected epic levels because Ultra Scoreboard is not a selection to choose from. So let that process. When he went to purchase a plugin that we host on our marketplace but don't develop, he instead selected to purchase. He's instead selected from the purchase drop-down menu one of the plugins that we do develop because he couldn't find the other plugin in the purchase menu, and is complaining that the download button for the plugin that he intended to purchase but didn't select isn't showing up.
So he's trying to download, he purchased one and is trying to download the other?
He purchased one because he didn't see the one he wanted in the drop-down menu, so he just picked a random one. And then is complaining that the one he wanted isn't showing a download option because
He didn't
picked
purchase
a
it.
different one. I love people. It's great. It's like, but you bought a different one, so why would it show that you could download it? Oh boy. People need
Big
help.
brain.
I let my boss handle that one. I was like, it's not, I don't deal with purchases anyway, I'm not allowed to. I'm like, hey, look at ticket ID such and such. I'm like, yeah.
How do I fix my axe?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The one I gave you?
Mm-hmm. I think it just needs to be mended.
Yeah, so... Here. you
Hold
can
it in
look
your
at
hand
me
and
for a moment. I can fix it super quickly using structures that I totally built and are not stealing the utility from.
Hmm. So, iGamer, that whole comment about
Do we just need a
Preston asking about the keys.
Yeah.
I told him the update was ran on the server.
So, go ahead.
So you
So-
didn't need a key.
Well, I told him that first, and then he thought maybe we needed a key to get to the server.
Oh, yeah, no. That's not how that works.
In his mind, the server I was speaking of was the one in his office.
Yes.
And he really was concerned that we wouldn't have access to it. No, sir, I don't need your keys. Obviously, we're ninjas, and we just deploy.
Yeah, we just break in.
Going through the roof, it's okay.
we have a universal key that we use for all of our clients.
Yes. Oh. Sorry, I read the most hilarious comment to someone who was commenting to Construction Simulator. And just to offer some context, if for anyone who's never heard of Construction Simulator, you run a construction firm.
I've played it.
Okay. And they were mad because the user isn't allowed to customize the buildings. And I said, what you're thinking about is actually more or less Architect Simulator. Deeply concerned when my phone is just going off. Yeah, they were like, this game is trash because, I can't you can't design the buildings. And I'm like, do you envision construction workers just coming and like just going, I'm just going to place a completely different material than the one the client requested. How fun. They didn't understand my comments, is that's there's a very difference between architects and construction.
Indeed.
I'm pretty sure like Rampage could even understand that one. Right, Rampage? Rampage died. Rampage muted. Okay, gotcha. So it's just me and iGamer.
They're probably doing their intro.
Fair enough. I started my stream already, so.
Oh, I need to do mine.
But yeah, this person was just really angry, saying this game is trash. It doesn't let you like just design and construct as you want. I'm like, why would it? If it let you do that, it wouldn't be Construction Simulator. It'd be Architect Simulator. You know, I actually found another game that I think I need to buy you one of these days.
think the majority of Steam library is not
I don't know. You talk about iGamer.
like I think you guys have bought more Steam games than I've bought for myself.
No, that would never happen. Well, I silenced my phone. It's still going off. Apparently, I have a friend that is just like really intently. Oh, Rampage just went to live.
Yeah, magic.
Oh,
Which means you are live too.
Ah,
Yeah.
Ooh.
whoa.
I was already live.
Oh, yeah. DK has magic like that.
Like DK was live by himself in the Cyan channel.
Why?
I'm not surprised.
Oh, I got to stream the server's name, from there.
Wow.
And I don't know if anyone's ever saw what I call Minefaire.
What do you call
No.
Minefaire?
yeah,
Minefaire
this is cool.
7.0, we will never forget.
Okay.
I mean, you're right about it being like version 7, if it's not like version 17, but you
It's-
know,
Well,
It's the second server
It's-
we've
it-
ever
it-
had.
it is no.
yeah, but
Yeah.
this is not
I
the. This is based on like me having to add the server to Minecraft.
Yeah, 7 times.
It's probably more than that at this point, but I just go 7.0. We will never forget.
Why is there a we will never forget?
Yeah, that's really what I need to know. Do you care to explain yourself?
Panic?
No.
No.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Amazing. So,
iGamer will just have
I
to
should
sit there
go.
and wonder and think about why.
I guess I should go live
Probably. You should.
Yes.
then. Yeah. All right.
Everybody's live.
So, while y'all were gone, I was making a joke about a funny comment that like triggered me actually.
Oh, how did
Yep.
that happen?
Yes.
So,
Hello everyone, my stream is now live. Let's listen to DK talk about triggering things. Let's
Yes.
go.
So someone was playing Construction Simulator, and this person was upset because it didn't because the user couldn't just willy-nilly customize where all the components went. So in Construction Simulator, you're a construction worker.
Mhm.
And just to put in context, as you could probably imagine, Rampage, if you paid someone to like renovate your house, you know, if they threw like a lava mountain on top of your house, you wouldn't be happy with them, right?
No.
Usually, you come up with a plan and you agree on this, and then the construction worker builds it, right?
Hmm.
So in this person's mind, because there is a plan that you're building, the game is trash. Because it locks their creativity, and I'm like, you're looking for Architect Simulator, which I don't think is a game. No, Architect and construction is the same. That's what he said to me. He said construction and architects are the same thing. They're construction. Like, they're very different parts of construction. If you look up the actual dictionary term of what an architect is, it's someone who like builds and designs a house. You know, he designs it, right? He builds the plan, designs it, right? That's
Mhm.
specifically his job, and then he makes sure that the construction worker builds it as instructed. If, you know, they're even still involved at that point.
If
And-
you want to customize the house, go play Sims.
Well, I was like, man, if you really want to like custom something to your heart's intent, you need to play Space Engineers
Or Minecraft.
or Minecraft. I did it. I
Oh.
included Minecraft, Space
You don't have
Engineers,
to even follow the laws of physics there.
yeah, Little Big Planet.
Oh, I missed that game.
Because Little Big Planet is, you know, you could just do whatever the heck you want. You saw some of the things I built, Rampage.
Yeah.
Like, you remember the submarine?
I don't remember the submarine.
So,
I remember the submarine, sort of.
um, I actually built several various crafts, but I think the one Rampage remembers the most is the hovercraft,
Yep.
which works kind of funny because it has a single center engine for balance, but it doesn't balance the way you would think it would. It was one of the first contraptions I built, and essentially, if it is tilted, it allows you to tilt the craft over on that central pivot point to determine if it's going forward or backwards. Yes, that is determining, because if it's diagonal left, it's going to go. The hovercraft is going to be more inclined to go to the right. It was that's the whole point of it. It's silly, I know. The thruster is not powerful enough to actually allow the thing to float, but it kind of reduces some of the weight of the craft. And then it has thrusters on the left and right that makes it go very, very fast, as Rampage remembered.
Yeah.
I think in one mission I just let you flat out like destroy the great thing about Little Big Planet is I built those contraptions on completely different maps than the ones I used them on. I actually had this like flying cloud that an NPC would get into, fly it around, shoot a bunch of projectiles, and so forth, right? And I put a bunch of different weapons on it that would be activated by the NPC, right? I then deployed a bunch of those NPCs. And so these NPCs would get into the cloud and start attacking the map, essentially. And so I had this kind of, this one mission that was very difficult because if you took too long to, so the idea is that an emitter would spawn that NPC every so couple of seconds. And so if you took too long to complete the mission, there would be way too many of those, and it would be very difficult to win.
I see.
This is not good level design, by the way.
Frustrate your players.
Well, you know, it's like, don't take too long. It's really simple.
Just go fast.
I mean, it works for Super Mario Maker, right? Oh, I forgot. iGamer didn't know what I did. Yeah. So iGamer, if anyone like responds of a bunch of animals called stolen cow GPS, it's okay.
Okay.
Just saying. I may have named some random animals that. DK was bored.
Yep.
Oh, so you like the horsey thing? I really wish, if that I really want carts to come to the game because that would be amazing.
What?
Postcards?
Oh, you didn't see. I didn't send this to you. I guess I should. iGamer laughed at me when I sent this to him. The video is horses are finally useful in Minecraft. I've now sent it to Rampage. I guess I should probably send it to Mr. B as well.
That's that is not vanilla.
don't think that's vanilla?
I mean, I doubt it.
I'd love for that to be vanilla. That'd be amazing. But that would actually show like progression and like effort and work. And we know Minecraft, like Microsoft doesn't have that kind of money. They're
You
so
can make
poor.
notes.
The joke is like they have it like every like 4 months they add a mob or something like that, or 2 ores. There's
There are
such a
quite
small
frequent mob additions to the game. Yes.
or a
Well,
block,
they
but
only add them like once a year.
yeah,
Right.
because Microsoft's such a small company.
Mm-hmm.
They're a struggling dev company.
Well, it's got to be kind of hard now because so
There's
many people
so
have made
much.
like third-party add-on plugins for every kind of mob out there, every kind of animal out
Yeah.
there.
It's
They
true.
almost can't add anything because, like, adding a goat, right? That might be kind of hard. So they got to pay someone for that, right? Because someone's done it.
Mm-hmm. I
I
mean,
would think anyway.
they could always do what like Space Engineers does when they really, really like a mod really, really, really bad. They like just like go to the mod maker and they like pay them and then introduce it into the game.
Yeah, you buy it.
Well,
Sure
like
that
they
happens.
buy it. They buy it from the mod maker and then they just like integrate it.
I'm sure they would do that. I'm sure that happens, but they can't then kind of claim their own progression at that point.
Yeah, you're right. So
we made the game
instead,
better.
we
Well,
made-
no, not really.
well, I mean, turning a modded feature into not modded is always good when you can do that.
True.
The particular one that Space Engineers really jumped at was the cockpit mod. So someone like made this like, Rampage. Do you remember like the fighter cockpit?
No.
So Space Engineers has a fighter
Long time.
cockpit, right? And that was actually made by a mod maker, and just like the devs liked it so much that they introduced it into the like vanilla game. They also made improvements to it, but like they took it over. It's always great when you can like take something like that and just make it vanilla, because then it just works better. The horses. When are we gonna have horse carts? Because I could just see this now, like going to the farm and getting a cart with the animal to carry to your farm. That seems amazing. Makes me excited.
Does it now?
Doesn't it make you excited?
Sure.
I know it's not gonna happen, so it doesn't really make me excited.
That's kind of why I went sure. Also, we have chest boats, but does anybody use chest boats?
What is a chest boat?
You can put a boat in a chest. I kind of.
Okay.
Did that happen? I thought that was not a thing yet.
No, that happened in 119. That's a thing.
Really? I thought that didn't happen yet.
But we're still on 1.18.2.
On this server, we
Yeah.
are because we're working on
Yeah, so it's not a thing yet because this is
it
the
doesn't
only.
exist.
it.
This is the only
exist
Minecraft
because
server.
it doesn't exist on Minefaire. Well, I'm glad you think of
I
me,
don't
but you
I-
are deluded.
I don't
If
play
it
on
doesn't
it.
exist. If it doesn't exist on this server, then it doesn't exist.
I don't play on any other Minecraft servers. This is the one and only and true Minecraft server.
When I'm playing on another Minecraft server, kind of rare. It's 1.8.9. So this is the highest I go.
I was gonna say it's high pixel.
Like this is the highest version I ever go to.
Wait,
So,
but we know
not here.
we know Hypixel's not a real server.
Why is Hypixel not a real server?
I'm trying to remember if they're the one who banned me for life.
One of them.
Yeah.
One of them.
Why?
It's one of
Why?
them that banned you for life.
Why did DK get banned for life?
My
Does
account
no one
got
else remember this?
yeah, my account got hijacked. So one of them banned me for life because my account got hijacked.
That sounds like something Hypixel would do.
It was
And the
probably
other one gave me a
Hypixel.
temporary ban, in which
Okay,
like that's
so-
resolved.
Hypixel doesn't, because Hypixel doesn't care whether you've gotten hacked or not. They're just like, yeah, but your account still did it, therefore. Which, I mean, I
Well,
understand, because in their eyes, they have no way to prove that you were actually...
Oh no! Actually, the
doing what
message
you're
they put is banned reason your account got hacked.
Oh. Interesting.
Like that was in their reason. So I was like,
I mean, I don't remember if it was Hypixel or the Hive
I
that
don't remember.
happened.
One of them did, and so like
if
that
I
one
had
is.
to take bets, I would say it was the Hive. But...
Well, I got banned from both, but one was a temporary ban.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so the Hive doesn't exist anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Does it
Um,
not?
No, the Hive died, and it's super
They
sad.
teamed up with Microsoft for Bedrock Edition, so they, I believe, now are a Bedrock only.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Wow, didn't know that.
Yeah, I
am
found that
not
out
sure
like ages
I
ago. And it's
really-
very sad.
Is that what my stream actually looks like? Because if it is, that's concerning video quality.
Whoa, I'm getting blown up by all sorts of people.
Are you looking at it in YouTube Studio?
I'm looking at it in Restream Studio, like the preview. Now I'm gonna go check and now I'm gonna check my.
Well, remember when you check you have to go No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
No, I don't.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from.
That was funny though. I like that. That was funny. The funnies.
Oh, by the way, I've been playing a lot of Gotham Knights.
Oh, really?
Oh, is it good?
I love it. Apparently some people were very salty.
I was told that there's like a 60 FPS cap on PC.
I believe it's
well,
uncapped.
That must make Rampage very upset.
It doesn't mean
'Cause
as much.
Rampage needs all the FPS.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't think I could get 60 frames per second. I'd be happy to have 60 frames per second in that game.
Yeah, it was either it was capped or just
It was
it was
capped on console.
too unoptimized.
Yeah, it was capped on console.
It's capped at 30 on console.
Yeah. So on PC, it's an option. There's like
So
a
it's
toggle
not.
for it.
So it's just so unoptimized that you can't go above 60. Nice.
No, you can. I believe you can take it past that, but
Well, yeah,
you
but
probably don't want to. I mean, most people don't even have monitors that can even like display 60 frames per second. But like, I'll be honest with you. When I'm in a dungeon, like that's when like I get like all the frames per second. But generally is they did something interesting, and I'm going to show you some pictures to Rampage.
Oh.
So is it co-op at all? I think
Yes.
it is, right?
It is
Two-player co-op, which you know once you go co-op that adds all kinds of problems. And they
Oh,
went
really?
like high fidelity as well. I
Well,
haven't
that's probably part of why it's
So,
So
Rampage,
computer
click on that
intensive.
picture in Discord, and you can see her freckles.
Yeah.
So at any time in the game, you could just like press C and open up the camera and like fly around with the camera and take pictures and stuff.
I feel like that would be so overpowered for scouting a dungeon.
But like, you can do weird things like this, though.
Hmm.
There's like all kinds of filters and stuff. I mean, if you can imagine that.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna send the pictures I sent to Rampage to Mr. B as well.
Let's see. Minecraft's forces are useful.
But oh, but I've been enjoying it. Now, interesting enough, like the characters have their like particular quirk abilities. So like not all the characters can do the same things.
Mm-hmm. Like,
And so like they're concentrated into very specific things. Like Batgirl gets like her bat drone and the ability to glide later. And she can hack stuff, which makes sense. I haven't played as any of the other characters because hacking sounded amazing.
so you've only played as Batgirl?
Yeah.
Hacker DK.
Well, her other ability is to summon a drone that shoots like a machine gun with like beanbags.
That
So-
still sounds like it would cause death. How
I mean,
fast are these flying?
I'm sorry. When I say machine gun, I don't mean a machine gun. But you know, I don't know if you know this, but there is a type of non-lethal ammo called beanbag ammo.
Mm.
It's designed to
Rubber
knock the
bullets.
yeah, something
Did you
like
all hear
that.
my Alexa yell at me?
Yes.
I don't know what it said, but yeah.
Alexa, disconnect.
Alexa, turn off the lights.
Alexa,
Alexa!
Alexa, buy a gallon of
Um,
milk.
Alexa, spend $30.
Alexa,
have my head-
reorder pizza.
I have my headphones on, so I can't hear you.
Alexa, buy Polar a Pizza Hut gift card, $10.
Alexa, PayPal Rampage $20.
Yeah. But telling it to turn the lights off also does nothing in here because I'm in my dorm room. It can't do that. Sadly. Awkward silence.
Fair.
Trying to figure out what else to tell Alexa to do.
Good luck.
But yeah, I've been having fun. Interesting enough, the ability to glide is not a default ability.
Hmm.
So you'd be thinking that'd be awful if you played the old Arkham Knight series.
That's basically how you got everywhere.
Well, the thing is, they made the grappling hook super powered.
I see.
Like, 0 cooldown, you can use it while grappling hook somewhere else.
Oh, okay, so you can just grapple.
Yeah, like the grapple is
Kind of like Spider-Man web shooting.
not quite like that, but like almost with that level of intensity, but no web slinging, obviously. It's just
Yeah.
you're continuously like grapple hooking, and you can just do it so quick, and it can go so far that you don't really need to glide.
I see.
But there's like an optional quest line to unlock gliding, basically.
Hmm.
And the optional is like this. Stop 10 crimes. Defeat 3 mini bosses and do some one training assignment in the AR training.
Hmm.
That is impressive facial detail.
Yeah, if you click on it, you can see the freckles in her face,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that's just amazing. I don't know, like.
So you haven't played the co-op at all?
Well, the idea is the main game, like, you just play with another person. Unfortunately, I don't know anyone else who has chosen to purchase the game.
Or like Lego style?
The game was, like, designed around 2-player co-op, but yeah. But the thing is, like, the other person can just go off and have their own adventures.
Oh.
Like, they don't need to stick with you at all. They can
You have
just
to be
go
on the
off
same
and fight.
screen?
They don't need to be on the same screen.
Ooh.
They can just
kind of complicated.
essentially they can like just go off on their bike and go fight crime.
Just like, all right, yeah, good luck.
Well, the thing is, they can
Good
choose
luck.
to come with
I
you,
guess-
or
Yeah, so it's a lot like, what we're doing right now, where we're all in different places,
Yeah.
doing different
Yeah.
things. And
Yep.
if we're in the same room, then yeah.
so yeah, like, and you can come together to fight crime, or you can kind of separate, because like, unlike Arkham City or Arkham Knight or any of that, like, there's actual crime that is happening, and then there's like a bunch of people starting up a crime, and you can like. There's kind of like 2 levels of it in which like you catch bad guys doing bad guy things, and you can stop them, and you get like resources for that. And hi, iGamer.
Hey, what are you doing over here?
I picked up some fences, and I was confused on why I had fences, so I was throwing them into the ocean. I don't know why someone had like
Good,
70
pollution.
fences right here.
Pollution!
Yep.
Woo!
Okay, I'm gonna tell a bad joke.
I'm ready.
Okay. What do you call a lawyer going off a bridge?
Lawyer
A lawyer going off a bridge.
going off a bridge. What do you call a lawyer going off a bridge?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Pollution. What do you call a bus full of lawyers going off a bridge?
More
Lots of
pollution.
No. Solution.
Solution. Wow.
uh,
What do you
No,
call an
that-
alligator in a vest?
by the way, just to let you know, that's actually from a children's joke book.
That's okay.
That's not a very nice children's joke.
No.
I bought it at the elementary book fair when I was in elementary.
Great.
Wow.
So, that was obviously our family approved, family friendly messages, obviously.
Obviously.
So,
Not
what do you
approved by
call an
lawyers, though.
alligator- what do you
Not
call an
approved
alligator
by
in a
the
vest?
school lawyers.
Capitalist?
Capitalist? No, he's an investigator.
Ah, I like it. Investigator, I like it. That's good.
Think his brain capitalist.
Well, think about it, like
Alligator.
how did the alligator get a vest? He bought it, right?
Capitalism.
Yeah. I'm sorry. There's a game I play called Recentiteer, and one of the big things in it is you were a shopkeeper. That was like your like family member left you the store, right? But they had crippling debt when they gave it to you, so you
Oh, that's a
also
shame.
took over all that debt.
Ouch.
So instead of closing the shop, decides to reopen the shop with with the bank employee that came to like get the money. The person and the bank employee worked together to build a shop to save to save it.
Nice.
And one of her thing is like on the first day was capitalism ho and I mean like that whole like capitalism forward charge and yeah that tells you kind of like so sometimes that kind of sticks with me. I also have a friend that like goes on these like massive like anti-communist things, and it's always kind of a funny joke.
There's a bat flying around in my underground cavern.
Yeah, they do that.
Well, he came up from a hole. I found
Mm.
a even deeper cavern underneath.
Well, if we can get the bat helicopter, in the bat helicopter, I think there should be some bat spray.
Mm.
Rampage, did you ever watch the Adam West Batman movie?
I did. I know
I
I'm
think
not
he's
Rampage,
seen it, but it's a
I
long
did.
time ago.
Long time ago.
So
think
Batman
I
was
did
in a
know.
helicopter, and Robin, he was dangling on a rope, and a shark grabbed him.
Yeah, shark bit
The
him, and he had to
shark
get Robin to
repellent
get the
spray.
shark repellent.
Yeah, the shark
Yeah.
repellent spray.
Yeah. And the shark was just holding onto his leg until he got it somehow.
Even though it's just a rubber shark.
Like it's a shark, and like, why would a shark hold on for that long?
Well, I mean, why would it let go?
The board.
Like it's kind of like it's kind of grabbed on, right? So its teeth are in the skin. It can't really repel itself off, right?
Mm.
Unless it was given a very very good reason, right?
Except it did repel itself off
Because of the shark
when
repellent.
it got the shark repellent.
Mm-hmm. Though you would think the shark would be unhappy being out of water.
Yeah.
So another thing they kind of did with Gotham Knights is some people have said there is no there's no counter, and that's not quite correct. There is a counter system. It's just far more complicated than the one in Arkham Knight.
Oh.
So instead of they're both executed by dodging. A perfectly timed dodge will instead have like lines come off your character, setting yourself up for an instant counterattack.
Mm.
But it requires a perfect dodge.
I see.
An imperfect dodge will still prevent damage, but the perfect dodge enables counterattack.
Mm-hmm.
And so people saying there is no counterattack mechanic, there is one. It's just it requires
Not
skill.
the same one.
It's different from like mashing a button.
Requires skill.
Because I remember in the Batman
Oh.
one, you just kind of go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all right.
Speaking of skill, when is our next car soccer session?
I don't know. Have you done any of the custom training things I told you to do like a year ago?
No.
Have you even touched them like at all?
I did a while back when you gave them
Huh.
But then I stopped playing car soccer all the time, so then, no.
Sounds like you need to play more Space
So-
Engineers.
Huh?
Yep, that's the solution to that problem, right? He'll get better at the car soccer game by getting better at Space Engineers.
Sure. Yeah.
Because obviously, driving the rover equates to the same thing as playing Space
Mhm.
Soccer League, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, by the way, iGamer has tried a new game this week.
Oh?
Yes,
He
I
has
did.
played The Bound of the Star.
Oh, Starbound?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That was like Terraria,
That
right?
was Terraria, except space.
Terraria in space.
Well, that and like an infinitely size of planets.
Space
Terraria, but in space.
Space.
Space! Of course, to quote one of my favorite cartoons, ignore me! There we go.
Ah.
Okay.
So there was this one cartoon where this character said he was like here to like review what everyone else was doing. He was like here to like monitor the species. And
Mhm.
he then said that you need to ignore me. And so he'd walk into a room, he'd
And
enter
then
a
just
room
yell,
and
"Ignore
scream,
me."
"Ignore me."
The
Nice.
way that I've kind of done that before.
Oh,
Wait, why? Wait. Why? What?
Okay, so I do video work, like videography stuff, right? Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And so part of like I do video work for Taekwondo for black belt testing. So whenever we have black belt tests, we have a video that we show on the day of the test to the parents and to the kids testing. And it's a surprise to the parents, and the video is like, I don't know, it's like 20 minutes long. It puts together like what it means to become a black belt and all of this stuff. I film like little each kid gives like a quick thank you message to their parents in like a video message form, and I compile them all. And then there's also a portion of it that's like a training montage of like their 3 months worth of training, right? So I
Takes
do
3
this.
months to get a black belt. That's
No,
pretty quick.
it takes 3.5 years, but they have 3 months of like specialized training where they meet once a week outside of their regular classes to train specifically for the testing day itself.
Mhm.
So we make a 5-minute training montage of those sessions. And so anyway, so we show this thing every year. I compile it. It's cool. We do a test every 6 months, so I do it twice a year. But so when I'm videoing for the project, I'm sometimes with my camera, like literally standing in the middle of where they're training. Like, and they're just like around me, and I literally stare at them, and I'm just like, ignore me. Pretend I'm not here. I don't exist. If you hit me, I don't care. Keep going. But so I kind of do that when I do the video project. I walk in with my camera, and I literally tell them all, I don't exist today. Carry on as if I'm not here. And then I walk around and film all day long.
so iGamer, imagine if you had a glowing red light on your face, and you just approached behind some students and screamed, "Ignore me."
Does a glowing camera count?
No, like a giant red ominous light,
Oh, yeah, okay.
or maybe even a yellow glowing light.
Oh, okay. Because, yeah, no, I'll walk up to them, behind them with the camera, because most of the time I don't include the audio, so I'll walk up behind them with the camera, and then just go, I'm not here.
And they're like, what?
Proceed
I'm
as
like,
normal.
I'm like, I don't exist. Keep going. But yeah. It's always funny because they always want to look at me because I also kind of intimidate them sometimes when I'm standing like less than a foot behind them filming, but at the same time I'm like, I'm not going to do anything to you. I'm just video you and walk away.
I do not bow, I will be popped on the head.
Yes. And they also don't really like get told about the video project until the day I walk in with all of my camera equipment and doing it. So some of them are just like, what is going on? They get very confused. I'm like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You don't have to know. But yeah, it's a good time. I like my job. I have to go to a competition in New York City in 2 weeks. That'll be interesting.
You participating or?
I'm definitely refereeing and like working, which is the primary reason for me going.
Mhm.
But I don't know whether our school is competing or not. I'll be back at work on Thursday to find out. So when my boss tells me what the deal is, then I'll, you know. If I find out that some of my friends are competing, then I probably will just for fun. But I also just competed in April, so it's not like I'm competition hungry because I haven't competed in a while. So we'll see. It depends. Ah, I see the video. Thank you, DK. But yeah, sometimes if it's been a while, I'll compete, but not all the time. But I don't think, like, the last competition... Oh, my friend is FaceTiming me. And I may have to go because I've been babysitting their leopard gecko all weekend, so they probably need me. Quick context about that. My friends have a leopard gecko in their dorm room, and that entire suite of friends all went home with each other for the weekend, so they've all been gone, so I got put in charge of the gecko.
I'm sorry.
You can have geckos in your...
Yeah, as long as it fits in a 10-gallon tank, we're allowed to have it.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I don't mind being in charge of the leopard gecko. It's fun. I get to play with him.
I have to
Likes
go
to
to
come
my
out.
own YouTube channel.
He likes to come out of his tank and, like, crawl around and whatever.
I've got a
He needs
bot
it.
being bad.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, the gecko's name is Asher, and it's not very old, actually. They got it in September, beginning of the school year. So, yeah.
Because they needed some companionship in their dorm room.
Yes. Just, you know, friends are nice to have. Because we had talked about, like, before, like, oh, pets. And the fact that we're not allowed to have a lot of stuff. But it was like, okay, what could I get that we were allowed to have? And the answer was gecko. Because my one friend, it's 4 of my friends that all live in the suite. So, my one friend owns bearded dragons as pets.
Okay.
And so they convinced my other friend to get a gecko because a bearded dragon would be too big for school. So that was like,
Let's get a Komodo dragon.
so that was the substitute was the leopard gecko.
Yeah.
So it's small, it's cute. It's a good time. Okay. With that, I believe I'm going to go answer my friends now. Sorry for not staying super long this week, but it has been a good time. Rampage, when you are next ready to play car soccer with me, just shoot me a message.
Let's see if DK doesn't kidnap all of you.
Well, that's true. But yeah, if you want to play car soccer, just let me know. I'm not just talking
Yeah,
about
I
today,
get
I'm
more.
just talking about in general. Okay.
I think Rampage isn't real.
Yeah, Rampage's mic is no longer. But I did
there we
hear
go.
what you said. I did hear what you
Oh
said.
wow, that's
Um,
crazy.
Yeah, barely, but my headphones were loud enough that I could hear it.
Yeah, no, I'm real again. So
But yeah, so.
He's been talking this whole time.
I'm going home early this weekend, or this week, and I don't have much homework this week, so I should be able to.
Excellent.
Because I don't have a lot. Alrighty. See you guys later. Goodbye.
Later, later.
goodbye.
Bye. Yeah, I had apparently a bot who is apparently giving people dating advice. This annoys me because I don't watch YouTube on my streaming, like, cause when YouTube decided a long time ago they wanted to get rid of people using fake names, they created 2 separate YouTube accounts when they decided this. And so I have like the one I use to watch YouTube videos and then the one I stream with. So they forced me to log into my like actual streaming YouTube channel just to like block them because my other account doesn't isn't a mod. Guess I need to add my other channel as a mod. Oh, by the way, how did y'all start the original Gundam yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that anyone who started with that one would be terribly confused. Like, we know who Char is, right?
Yeah.
Because of all of the stuff that we watched in the Origins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of.
If you didn't watch that, you would not understand. I mean, it's like, how does everybody know this guy's name? Why is he significant? Because the original series is centered around the kid who ends up in the Gundam suit.
Yep.
Who didn't even really appear in the Origins thing until like the almost last episode.
I mean, he was there to break some rules, and then he wasn't there anymore, and then he broke rules
in the last
again.
episodes also, right?
Armor Array, you mean?
What's that?
Armor Array.
Yeah.
Kind of forgot he had a last name, but yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like that series kind of starts because it's during the 1-year war, but they kind of start near the middle of like the war has already occurred and it's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, so these guys, they threw a colony down, killed half of Earth, and then they also lost like half of their population. So this is what happens after.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a small like time skip. That's why it's like you really should start with Origin just to have the context of like who everyone is and what they're doing.
Just like, I feel like, people throwing giant space colonies at Earth, both sides of a war losing half of their population. I feel like that's relevant enough to be covered.
Oh, the idea is like when the war broke out, like there was no rules, and like people were like exchanging nuclear and chemical weapons, and the colony dropped, which was pretty awful. But the Federation also had really big ships in which they could do really, really bad things to space colonies. And if you think about how many people would be on a spaceship, that's a pretty large casualty list on itself.
Yeah.
So like that's why like the Antarctic Treaty is like just the agreement between the forces that like we need some like actual rules so we don't destroy all of humanity.
But then my question there is like, who's gonna enforce the rules if someone breaks them?
Well,
'Cause
see,
it's
if you
like,
break it, the other side gets to break it.
yeah, but it's like, if you just break it fast enough, then they can't break it.
Well, like they're not going to get a chance to drop another space colony because now the Federation kind of knows about it.
They're like, wait a minute, these guys are insane.
You know, now they kind of they're not going to be surprised by that because they're not going to let that one they're not going to let that one slip again. So, interesting enough, like the colony that Armoro's on, like survives that all that horribleness.
At first, we thought it was his colony that they dumped into the.
Well, they kind of just switched super fast. So I was like, which colony is which?
Yeah, thankfully, Armoro would be very sad if his colony got thrown in. he would pull out that journal and he would write some very stern internal monologue.
I don't think he's got a journal yet.
It was just a joke.
Oh, okay.
Because
I thought it
Armoro
was
is kind of,
like a-
he's kind of like a very internal. Like people have to go, hey, Armoro, you need to eat.
Nah, eating isn't really necessary.
Like he's completely okay being in his house and just like just like hi.
Hi.
Hello, let me remove
did I
these
break
signs.
Yeah.
It's funny, as you were over here, you looked at me place the sign.
Yeah,
And then
I
you walked over to like...
I didn't notice you were that close.
Wait, couldn't you see my username?
I probably could. That doesn't mean I did though.
That's fair. I just thought that was meant to be a dead end, so that I was placing signs there.
Well, I mean, originally it was. I'm
The never-ending
changing
maze.
things.
Okay. Did you want to break this wall too, so it's 2 wide instead of suddenly turning into a 1 wide one?
Yeah.
You may notice that Shar is very much an antagonist for.
Yeah, they kind of just swapped him from protagonist to antagonist.
But notice that he's not the villain, if you think about it.
Well, like I'm
Well, he's
watching
kinda
it
the
and
villain.
I'm just watching it and I'm like, he should have won that. Like every fight, I'm like, he should have won that. So it's like,
The Gundam is very elite tier.
Yeah, they kind of explain that. I mean, that it basically does the fighting by itself. Every battle it's in, it gets smarter, kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna find out there's actually a point where like Armoro is like, he becomes faster than the Gundam, and they have to find ways to make the Gundam move faster.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's actually where my magnetic coating joke comes from for the mouse pad. Because really, the real villains of Gundam is obviously the Zabi family.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Armoro isn't really, like... It's funny, is these, they're going to be involved on this, but Armoro isn't particularly aware of who they are. Because, it is kind of funny that Shard did instruct those people not to, like, attack. The entire premise of the original Gundam show is the concept that Shard's men didn't follow his instructions. I just think that's kind of funny. Also, that attack on those personnel for White Base was kind of oof. It's like, you're in charge now. What another thing you'll find is that there is an interesting similarity between this show and Gundam Seed, but Gundam Seed has the kind of situation of what if the Federation weren't as good as the Federation in Gundam show? What if everyone was bad? I know that's an interesting concept in itself. I'm not saying that that show definitely shows that like there's bad apples on all sides.
But it definitely is. Like the commander guy that they let go home, that Zabi leader guy said, "Oh yeah, you can't do anything from in prison. Okay, so let's arrange your release," and then he continues the war. Wasn't cool.
I can see everything.
It's funny is that is one of Char's lines is like I can see all, I can see everything. I can see all my enemies.
Yeah, this wall didn't exist until now.
That's concerning.
Yeah, no, it just like completely didn't exist for me, and it just loaded in.
So what happened on the episode that y'all are currently on?
They entered Earth.
No, they've just re-entered Earth.
Yeah, they got to
with
Earth.
the white hole.
White Horse. Trojan Horse, White Base. It has different names, but
yeah, they got into Earth, or they got into Earth's atmosphere.
Oh, that was pretty bad for that one Xeon pilot because, like, he wanted to pursue the Gundam. As we all know, don't pursue the Gundam, don't pursue Lu Bu. That's the rules.
We haven't seen her in this series.
Lala?
Yeah.
She's gonna show up later.
That's like a whole piece that was just like super weird.
Yeah, she has superhuman abilities.
Yeah. That was made evident, and then, Char hides her, I guess.
He's actually he's gonna convince Xeon to kind of try to like harness her a little bit. So have we decided, is this the apple room, the sheep room, or...
Assuming that this is enough space, this will be one of those. Doesn't really matter what.
The sheep room.
So do you want this to be apple place or sheep place?
This could be apples.
So how are we? Because like what I was thinking is we have like that's not floor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's more not floor. Is like we have like sections of grass with trees, and then the rest is water, so you can kind of go through on the water. Like circle around the trees, and then we just have an NPC somewhere.
Sounds good. It's funny, it's like you came up with something that sounded very similar to what I had in mind. I was about to buy dirt. That's how how close we were. I'm excited because Rampage is going to learn about Ramble Ral.
Learn about who?
Ramble Ral.
Okay.
Armro's gonna meet him in on Earth.
Hmm.
He was the one who helped Shar escape. His family helped Shar escape.
Hmm.
Oh, Rao. Okay.
Do you need potato?
Yeah, this is.
Isn't he still? Did he get kicked out of the army because he wouldn't drop the colony in?
Yeah.
He got demoted. Like massive demotion.
Yeah, they were like, you're not gonna go drop colonies on people. You don't deserve to have this high of a rank.
But then Sister Girl was gonna do something else. Remember they went over to the Eden Club place.
They go there a lot.
Yeah, but they were going. They said he needs to come with us, and the singing girl, his partner person in escaping children.
Hmm.
said,
Yeah,
"Go away."
him and her are going to be like military commanders, but they're going to
For
be for
Xeon?
Xeon, yeah. But they're going to be like kind of thrown in the we don't really care what happens in this particular front.
How do we want to do that? Here, let me go grab a grass block.
Ironically, I think we need fences.
We need fences? Why do we need fences?
We can put fences here,
Well, what I was thinking.
and then have the
Is-
trees going from here to here.
Well, what I was thinking is like we have an elevated space for the trees, and then so you can like. So like we would have water, and then an NPC somewhere, and then like
Are
elevated
literally.
spaces
I'm
for just for the trees.
I'm curious if like
We can extend this. This goes out. Height is not a problem.
I'm trying to figure out like what do we want the players to do? Do we want them to just walk in and get apples? Do we like want them to float across here and have like apples fallen in this little creek area?
How much choice do we have?
Well, well, first off, you understand that all choices are an illusion. I'm sorry, I kind of set you up for that one. See, we have a choice and a choice, but they're both illusions.
Yeah.
Now, if we do the fence thing, then we don't have to worry about elevating this, and we can just have this area green with grass without elevating it.
Yeah, but I feel like the elevation would look better.
You want the players to touch and feel and get out of the boat? Okay, gotcha. Did you drink a vanish potion just to think?
I grabbed grass.
I see.
So it's not all dirt. We can actually have grass.
The chosen grass blocks. I placed my chosen grass block as well.
So like we could do like like island kind of thing where it's like, you know, and then there's a tree here, and then we do that on all of the other places. Right, so it's like there's a tree here.
Ironically, I have tree saplings on me.
So we could do it like that, or we could like have like rows. So,
Yeah,
like, these are-
originally I had envisioned something like apple, you know, what's that thing called? Johnny Appleseed? Do you
I
not
don't
know
know
the
what that
story
is.
of Johnny the Appleseed?
No.
Johnny the Appleseed?
No, Johnny Appleseed. He's the one who planted all the apple trees.
No.
Like, that was beaten into us, like, that story.
What?
I see. I'm sorry, Rampage. It's gonna be okay. You'll make it, I promise.
What? I mean, I've made it this far. I don't see why going any farther would be hard.
Why did Johnny Appleseed plant all the apple trees?
He was an American pioneer. It's not necessarily. Some people think he did, but you know.
So we're not convinced about the accuracy of the story?
Well, apparently he also planted other things than apple seeds. Apple trees. He also planted dog fennel, which everyone hated and considers a massive mistake on his part. If he did, in
What?
fact, plant that.
He was being too helpful.
Well, it's dog fennel is a noxious, evasive weed.
Hmm.
Apparently, did in fact plant nurseries of trees, and then he built fences around them to protect them from livestock. Left the nurseries in the care of a neighbor who sold trees on shares and returned every year or two to tend to the nursery. He planted his first nursery on the bank of Brookstraw Creek, south of Warren, Pennsylvania. Next, he moved to Venango County along the shores of the French Creek. But many of these nurseries were in the Mohican River area of north central Ohio. The area includes the towns of Mansfield, Lisbon, Lucas, Pennsylville, and Londonville.
Tree.
Apparently, he planted these nurseries and preached the gospel. Of course, the what do you call it? The folk tale of him is that he went around planting apple trees randomly, but You know, there was
Yeah.
randomness in his actions. Even the dog fennel he thought was a useful herb, but it turned out that he was wrong. But that's okay because we all make terrible mistakes. That like the people that come after us will be paying for years later. Just like Arizona.
The entirety of Arizona was just a big mistake.
No, the biodome and the Snapple bottle factory is the only non-mistake. Everything else is just...
How would you say to prevent that?
Well, you see, the thing is, like, the building of all the other towns in Arizona,
Oh, so you're just saying that building there, in general, for anything other than biodomes and Snapple, was a giant mistake.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Actually,
see.
I actually made a joke on one of the YouTubers I'm subscribed to. I made a joke that I said meow meow, but I had my other YouTube account on, so I was like, I made the joke that I doxed myself because I'm too lazy to switch accounts. And I never want to say something on. I don't want to dox my channel, because then all those angry people from Arizona will come after me.
Yes, that's true.
I'd rather dox my
Yeah,
real
they
name than dox my stream. They won't know.
Yeah.
It's alright, like, one time I was quite disturbed when I Googled myself one day and it showed the floor plans for our house. Like, it was like,
Wow.
it mentioned where I lived and it had floor plans for our house. It
They
suggested
really
our
do
house,
know everything.
and it said that our house was for sale. Which that's
Was
the
it?
first no. Apparently, this was a real estate website that was opened up to sell the house originally, and just no one ever closed it.
Wow. You could probably sue them for that.
I mean, I don't like. What would I be suing them for? Fraud?
Well, I'm assuming that the floor plans for your house are not generally public information.
I mean, they were public originally when
Like-
the house was for sale.
Yeah, they are when you sell your house.
So like they had the original owner's permission.
And they probably didn't go in and change them too much.
Of course, I was really surprised when you followed that in like all the forums that I was a member of. Because I've been a member of several forums, particularly like the Blu-ray enthusiast forum. Because like
What's that thing?
yeah, well here's the thing. Back in the old days, the Blu-ray enthusiast forum was the way to like discover about like new releases of Blu-ray movies.
I see.
This was when the HD format war was happening. I don't know if you even remember that format war.
He went straight to streaming.
Okay. So there was a format war between Blu-ray and HD DVD. So, are you ready to hear the different? What was You want to hear about the HD DVD format?
Yeah.
It was not as good as Blu-ray. It had smaller layer sizes.
Nice.
Ironically, they were essentially being pushed by different companies.
Hmm.
And I'll let you guess who won.
Company with more money.
Yeah.
Well, no, because both of them were being backed by different companies, but they also formed their entire like different parties. So guess who was the big pusher for HD DVD?
I don't know.
Well, I'll be honest with you. This turned actually into a Sony versus Microsoft thing. So Microsoft decided to side with HD DVD. So, okay. So you think that Microsoft would release their brand new console with HD DVD, right?
I'm guessing they didn't.
They released it with DVD.
Nice.
Sony, the PlayStation 3 was released with Blu-ray. So Microsoft decided to sell a add-on player that you could plug into your Xbox to play HD DVD movies, but did not use it for any games. So the bad joke that occurred was that for like Microsoft's platforms, you know, having many DVDs. Like switch to disc 2, switch to disc 3, switch to disc 4.
Old school problems.
Yeah, well, more so for Xbox because they were still using DVDs, which Rampage only allows 4 gigs. HD DVD was like 15 gigs per layer, I believe. And then, of course, Blu-ray, which had 25 gigs per layer, I believe.
That's a lot more.
And so what they could do is they actually made a 2-layer disc. Because it was double layer, that meant 50 gigs on a disc. So Sony released being able to have games that could be 50 gigs. And then, of course, Microsoft selling games that had to be 4 gigs per disc. But here's the thing. Most people just like take the raw amount of information, right? And they think that, oh, that's how that works. But unfortunately, for those different discs, you have to duplicate a lot of game files between the different discs. Because any asset that is on one disc can't just magically appear. So you have to duplicate any asset that would be seen on that other disc, causing you to have less game on each disc.
Yeah. That's why we copy him to the hard drive.
No. Oh, back then hard drives were. Well, so there's actually certain advantages that console makers could actually do with hard drives and discs. By combining them together, they could store the data on the hard drive and the disc, right? Because they could have the files transfer, but they can also, while grabbing files from the hard drive, set the CD to like stream up some content, right? And they could use the the Blu-ray player as like an additional like storage place.
Play a movie.
There were some games that kind of did some of that, but yeah. So That was the format war. Blu-ray destroyed HD DVD. HD DVD went into sadness. There were a lot of companies siding with both companies. Disney picked Blu-ray, ironically. Apple picked Blu-ray as well, but during the format war decided to jump ship and declare that all media was dead.
Pretty much.
And that's kind of what they decided to do. But here's the thing: they were one of the founding members of the Blu-ray Foundation, so it's kind of weird. It's an odd decision they made.
We get to keep the license to be able to run the Blu-rays without having to pay for another license.
Yeah. Ooh, you ready for a really fun thing, Rampage? Do you know there was a format war that never ended, and is still going on to today?
Oh.
Have you heard of DVD minus and DVD plus?
No, I didn't know people still use DVDs at all.
DVD, what's that?
So the DVD format war occurred of DVD plus and DVD minus, and that has never ended. It got to the point that just people included both into the DVD drive.
What is the difference?
There's slightly different variations of the DVD format. And computers literally had DVD plus drives and DVD minus drives.
I don't know. I only ever had a DVD drive.
And then
They ended up including the ability to use all of them on the one drive.
Yep, that's kind of how that format war went. It's just like everyone gave up and decided to include both formats. But yeah, that's why we had like DVD plus disc and DVD minus disc, if you could imagine.
DVD minus disc.
Yeah.
It just makes me think of a DVD without the disc, which doesn't exist.
Oh, hello, Turtle. What are you doing up here?
I don't know why you would call your
Right
format
inside.
minus.
Oh,
Yeah.
go back in.
Wow.
There you go.
Interesting enough, HD DVD differentiated itself as having red in its color instead of blue like Blu-ray does. I don't know if you know about the format war that happened before the DVD minus and DVD plus. It's the one that Sony lost. I think Mr. B might remember this one.
Is this VHS and Betamax?
Yep. Apparently Sony made sure not to make that mistake again.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, when you put the Blu-ray player on your console, it does help. That's one way to push, I mean, that's how Sony helped push DVD.
Yes.
Oh, are you ready for a funny Microsoft thing?
Mhm.
Alright, so the PlayStation 2 had a DVD drive, right?
Mhm.
So it could play DVD movies, right?
Mhm.
Excellent. So, do you know the Xbox had a DVD drive as well? Could you play DVD movies on the Xbox?
Mhm.
So you're suggesting you couldn't play DVD movies on the Xbox?
Not initially. You had to buy an accessory. In a truly Microsoft style, you had to buy this little accessory that would add a that would allow the Xbox to receive IR input that you would plug into the Xbox. Without this, you weren't allowed to play DVD movies.
Does that have like anything to do with it?
No.
I didn't think so.
You sure it wasn't just a licensing thing? Like being able, you had to buy the Region 1 license or whatever it is?
Well, the thing is, if it did, they kind of hid that on the fact that you just bought this little thing that you plugged into your Xbox.
Yeah, my guess is when they sold the Xbox, they didn't include, because you know DVDs are regionalized and encoded
Yep.
by, they probably just didn't include that license. And so they make you buy something and then you get the license.
An interesting thing about difference between DVD regions and Blu-ray regions is that there are less Blu-ray regions. DVD had an insane amount of regions. But here's a fun Rampage. DVD region 1. Who do you think that was?
No idea.
If you said the United States, you win a cookie.
Woo!
I find it funny that we're number 1.
It's country code too for dialing.
Yeah.
When
But,
you invent things, you get to name them. So
Thing is, did we actually name that? That's the funny. Like, did we? Who came up with the DVD region?
well, like you said, it was probably Sony, but still ends up United States still ends up being one of the biggest markets for this type of thing, or
Yeah.
maybe the first market.
So 1 is United States, 2 is Europe, 3 is Southeast Asia, South Korea, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Maracay. 4 was Latin America, 5 is Africa, 6 is mainland China, 7 are pre-release DVDs for the Asian market,
And
and
it's pretty funny that China's last on the list.
oh no, there's an 8 as well.
No,
Yeah.
last country or region on the list.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, number 6.
That's Japanese company saying no.
Yeah. Of course, China would probably be very upset about that because, you know, Taiwan is higher up on the list. Because Taiwan is with Southeast Asia.
That's funny.
And, like, mainland China. So 8 is for aircraft, cruise ships, and spacecraft.
Oh my. I have a region 8 encoded DVD.
I could
can
only...
watch it in space.
That's kind of funny. So Blu-ray made it even simpler with like region A, region B, and region C.
Now, of course, we don't even use the mediums. I mean, I guess some people do, but haven't put a DVD into a DVD player for years.
I have. But like I own a very massive Blu-ray collection. So region A is America, Taiwan, Japan, Hong Kong, Korea, and Southeast Asia. So you can imagine that made a lot of people in America pretty happy. Because if you liked anime, you were already in the same region as Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Rampage, has your father talked to you about NTSC and PAL?
What?
No, he doesn't know those things.
Do you want to know something that used to make video gamers very sad?
Sure.
There was an entire, like, different way of rendering video and between Europe and America. And anyone who played the PAL version of a game, which is Europe, got really, really sad.
Oh.
PAL, Europe decided to do something special and go with PAL, which technically had some advantages, but no one really, used any of those advantages.
Oh.
But could you imagine a separate, like, declared frame rate?
Huh. That would be very sad.
Yeah. So, 50 fields, 25 frames per second.
Wait. Oh.
And NTSC was between 30 and 29.97 frames per second. Could you imagine essentially having to make a different rendering engine just for that?
Yeah, that would be annoying.
Because, like, one's 25 frames per second, the other one's 29. Because the goal was 30 frames.
Yeah.
Because most films are filmed in the 30 frames per second, or 29.97, pretty close. I just think that's funny. Is like there was a lot of problems with PAL when it came to video games. Because you got all the problems with PAL with none of the benefits of PAL. I realize I have buckets of water too. I can help. I realize my help is very limited. I only have 2 buckets of water.
There's it's now all of this is an infinite source now.
Okay. I still remember that one Minecraft server where, like, when we took water from the lake, we were destroying the lake.
Yeah.
That made me very
So
sad.
you could like grab rainwater and
Yeah, we had to because we were destroying the river system.
That was Gate, right?
That was Gate, yeah. It was... Oh. It was supposed to be like a Stargate thing. We never got to any of the, like, Stargate parts of the mod.
Yeah, no. We got the, like, better cooking.
And Chris, like, really, like, got the farming going with your help. And I remember, like, how far we had to go to get water. You know what? I wonder if iGamer would let me spawn a special monster in this room that dropped the apples.
Well, I mean, I think it would be kind of neat if we just had the apples fall, but I don't know if we could do that in a way that wouldn't destroy the server.
Yeah.
Can't build like a dispenser with an observer that's looking for people to walk in the room.
The only problem is refilling that.
Yeah, it would be better to use command block or something similar.
That's why I figured I could have a quest spawn like something in here. Maybe
Yeah, the
fill.
result of the quest might do it.
Like we could like have a guy in the tree who's like, "Hey, found some apples. You want them?"
Oh, I wonder if
But
you give him a. It'd be really funny if you threw like an item up to him, and he threw an apple down.
I mean, we could probably do that with tripwire hook.
Well, it's like a like you never actually see a guy. You just like, hey buddy, do you got this? And you throw it up there, and he throws you a bag of apples or something. Oh, you know
Like you
what?
walk in.
Garlic. You throw garlic up to him.
Why garlic?
Earthbound reference. This dude builds this giant secret underground tunnel network, and he suggests the reason he can do that is because he eats garlic all day.
It is crazy that those two are at all related.
They are. But in his mind, they definitely are.
Yeah, I mean, we could put a guy in the tree. Like, we would just have a guy, like, right there. And he's just in the tree and talk to him. And he's like, hey, apple.
You know, I probably could just create a quest with that, like an NPC that when you interact with, he just gives you apples. I just don't know how to conclude that.
Well, you talk to him once, and then you talk to him once, and then the quest is to talk to him, and then on completion of the talk to him quest is the reward of apple. So I would do it at least.
In what?
I don't know how the system works.
So what I'm thinking is like, we can have him like, have you walk around. How many apples does the player need? 24 apples. So obviously the reward should be divided by 24. So do we give them 24 apples or 6 apples? Or 12?
We need apples for 1 gyro. That's it.
24 apples for 1 gyro.
We only need 1.
24?
Yeah, but we only need
Oh.
1 gyro.
I believe so, yeah. 1 gyro equals 1 map.
Yeah.
I don't think we used apples for anything else.
We could probably put apples somewhere else as well.
So does the player receive like the idea is you take the quest and I imagine it just has you float around this, like float around the apple trees.
And it's like you're picking up apples.
You're selecting the apples you want, obviously.
Yeah. They're like going around.
Mm-hmm. I think that's clever. And we can make the joke that like you need to you need to, while you're going around, think of a particular concept. What concept do you want the players to think about?
What?
What concept should the players be thinking about while going around the apple trees?
I don't know.
See, so to get magic and Chrono Trigger, you're required to walk around in a square 3 times, and you're told to think about magic.
So many references
So,
to so many different things.
so, so instead of telling the players to think about magic, should they think about apples?
They should think about the particular type of apple they're getting.
Okay.
And
Oh, you know what? We need to make references to that brand of apples too.
yeah,
Oh yes, I'm seeing it now. Our special like ambrosia apples that will make your elite sports gaming team even more elite.
yeah, with its own like multi-layered website with way too many links on it.
Uh, this apple will give you additional performance in video games. It will give you like 5 frames per second. You gain 5 frames per second by eating this apple.
you react 100 milliseconds faster if you eat the apple. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the funny joke is when you eat the apple, it should just like give you speed 1 or something like that, or haste. Oh, I wonder if when does haste affect your boat performance?
No.
Okay. So we joke that while held, we give the apple the magical property of haste while you're holding it. Like you have to have your like cursor. I don't know if that's even possible, but I know we can give items magical effects with the quest dialogue. So we can give a pretty magical apple. That's kind of funny, I think. Other marketing terms.
When you're concentrating on the apple, you gain haste. When you concentrate on the apple, you crouch so that you can't do it in a boat.
Be great if you, when you had it in your hand like a map and you look at it, that's when you get the haste.
You must contemplate the apple.
Yeah, you gotta sit, you gotta like crouch down and you gotta stare at the apple and then you get haste.
Wither is here.
Hello.
I'm surprised to see Wither here.
Yeah, it's been quite a long while.
All right, so we have this room, and where do you want the? Can you tell me where you want the NPC to be?
Well, we should make them like noticeable.
Because we can put him here, or we can.
We could like put him in the tree and like have him here. So he's like standing in there. And
Dumb
like,
question.
"Hello."
Dumb question, Rampage. Do you want the players to parkour through the trees? Or
I mean, we could.
have the players explore the tree maze to get to the apple guy.
Oh, so you gotta, while you're in the maze, you have to go through a maze.
It's mini quests, it's side quests.
Yeah. We could do that for all of them. We could do that for like the sheep is like a different type of thing. Like it's not all a maze. Yeah.
You know,
Wait.
this actually might be a better quest because like yeah, we have people enter through going up, and they have to like go through the tree maze to get to the tree
it's
guy.
like
We have a
you
sign
gotta-
here.
yeah. You're looking through the trees to find apples.
Yeah, and when you talk to him, you just get the apples.
Yeah, when you talk to him, he's like, "Oh, hello. I didn't expect to see anyone here."
You ready for the extreme apple that will change your life? With 1700% vitamin C, plus 10 frames per second, reduces input lag by 0.01
Just like
millisecond.
just aggressively advertising to you.
Yeah. This apple will change your life. It won't just remove the doctor for a day. It'll remove the doctor for a month.
I feel like we should change the walls. I feel like the stone doesn't go well with the kind of feel that we're going for in this room.
I feel like mossy rocks would work better.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the extreme apple?
Can anyone ever be ready for the extreme apple?
Yeah. By the way, my NFTs hatched from that game I told you about before.
Your NFTs hack.
Yep, they hatched out of their eggs.
Wow.
They're horrific looking monsters.
I feel like that's a lot of NFTs.
They're gonna grow up and eat you.
No, apparently there'll be characters I'll get access to.
Hmm.
Unique characters owned only by you.
No, they're mine.
Mine.
They're horrifically disgusting creatures, though.
I need more leaves. Go back, find another tree. Because I already stole leaves from one tree. Mr. B, that's the last tree I thought. You know, it's
I sent
missing
you.
a bit of leaves.
It hasn't grown back either.
No, it won't. No, those don't grow back. Huh. Companion. That's big.
Did you see wither?
I didn't see him. I'm gonna be honest. I was fine.
So you're nothing right now?
Yeah, I'm nothing. I've been nothing for so long.
I'm taking Armed Wither to our house
Hmm. What do you have claimed over there, Deacon?
Our house.
Like you have the whole house claimed?
Yeah.
Hmm. Because I know I claimed like a chest. At least I thought I.
Dickie's been claiming everything.
Hmm.
Okay. So, Armed Wither, there's a bed there. Let me change the day back to day for us. Now it's day. Down in this unloving pit. Follow me. These are. Oh, did he not follow? Oh, there he is. These are spare bedrooms. If you need a, just place a bed down. In fact, let me buy him a bed real quick. I don't think you can buy beds anymore.
Can you not? I don't think you can. No, we have not made a hotel. We've been doing other things. And we've done quite a few things, but we've been on building a maze for a long time.
Several weeks. That never. Now the maze has mazes.
Yeah, now the maze has a maze inside of it.
So
Now the maze inside of the maze is very small compared to the maze, but the maze is a decent size. Well, it doesn't have an exit yet, so yeah.
it hasn't even been finished.
It would be quite impressive if you could beat the maze when it doesn't have an exit. I don't know. It's not that big, in all honesty. But you can make mazes so much more compact when they're not 2x3. 2x2x3? Is that right? Yeah. Did... What?
Okay, cool. So there's an area back there that you could put a chest as well. Uh, but feel free. This is a mine that goes straight down to scary places. This is my pit. Um, so if you're looking for resources, it's a great place to look. This is our arc furnace. This is our snowman that plots against the dog.
Wait, the snowman. Wait, the snowman is like out there. He's free.
No, he's trapped, but revealed.
Oh, he's revealed now. The snowman that doesn't make snow.
Truly depressing. Here's our various chests and so forth. This is the dog that someone gave us because they decided to rage quit from all of Minecraft because someone didn't like their practical joke. This is my secret bedroom that I spawn into to switch it back into day. And you can see this is Rampage's chest of way too many saddles.
No, it's a normal amount of that. It's a very normal and controlled amount of saddles. It's all very necessary.
This is our crafting table hidden here, and this enchanting thing. I don't know what it does. I assume Rampage placed it.
Yeah, probably.
This is Rampage's horse that has been redone because the moderator misunderstood instructions.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm. And of course, by our house, we have the crying obsidian, so you can feel the tears of the obsidian on you.
That was DK. That was not me.
In the distance, you see the person who rage quit for Minecraft because someone wouldn't let them do what they wanted to do. So they gave me this house, and then another moderator stole all the things that are still mine. No way sour. I don't know.
Like RIP anvils.
Please don't die, Wither.
How was Wither dying?
He found the small amount of fire that I placed.
There's fire?
By our house, yeah.
Oh. I think I remember that.
This is my fishing spot. This is our amazing farm. There's melons, pumpkins, all the good stuff. This is the lighthouse. Hannah runs the lighthouse. So Hannah has quests that you can do. It generally involves you cutting wood down.
And then replanting it.
Yes. My nemesis built this and destroyed a bunch of stuff that made me happy. And
What?
he's gone now, so
Huh?
it's all going according to plan. I just refer to that person as my nemesis.
Who?
It's fine. Meow.
Nick has not. Has he made a house?
I don't think he has.
Yes, he has. He has. It's closer to Mr. B.
This is Lily.
Yeah,
She gives
he
you
kind of abandoned it.
She gives you quests to bring flowers to the main people. If you want, you can go ahead and take that quest. Have you taken... I think she has 4 of them.
Mr. B, do you want to see if this free maze is good?
One sec.
I'll just leave a here that you can accept.
So our whether this is the town of beginnings. Now the people that you gave those flowers to, this is them here. So just give to the appropriate person. With the flowers in your hand, right click. Cool. Did you take only one or did you take all four? He nods yes, but I don't know if what he was answering yes
Yeah,
to.
like it's a multiple choice, and he goes yes.
Oh, okay. Cool. This is the quest center. This is DK that you'll be able to take quests from involving starting the game. And he will give you good goodies to help you out. This is the job guy. And then over here is Not Rampage. We're still building quests for Not Rampage.
We've been a bit preoccupied. We've transported a sheep.
Yeah, he was climbing up the staircase there.
This is good.
So feel free to talk with DK to get quests, and they'll get money and help you out and direct
what am I
you
doing?
not to hurt yourself.
This is the tree maze. Let's start here. Put an iron ore where I'm probably gonna put them. So
I hope this is not a maze.
the tree maze.
I'm gonna get lost.
I don't think your texture pack. I think your 3D leaves are making this a lot harder. like this is Mr. B. This is what it looks like, right?
Wither will come back to
defined
this area
block.
in a little bit.
Lost. No, I think I'm going in circles. Am I supposed to be going up or down or around? What am I even looking
Welcome to the
You're
ranch.
looking for an iron ore.
I don't even know what an iron ore looks like. Like
Iron ore
in the wall?
in the lead.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Me,
There's
DL,
there's gonna be
DCL,
an NPC,
and
and I don't have an NPC yet, so
I can see you.
yeah, me, Rampage, and DCL built this barn. Eventually, you'll be able to buy animals from this barn. Ooh, Wither, would you like to go through the beginner parkour maze? Not maze.
You should.
Sorry.
You should go through the one I built, the second one.
We'll show him that one next. So, Wither, here's the DK approved. Yeah, we're in the Discord server. If you want, you could just hop in.
Well, you would join like that. So, Mr. B, go through. I'm gonna show you this. Yeah, that way works too. That works. And then it's right.
Over there.
You're. What are you standing on?
I
Oh.
was flying.
Yeah, and so this is where we're probably gonna be putting
Well, I didn't see any iron ore.
that right there.
Where?
Um.
Where? Oh, that?
Oh
too
wow,
dark.
your texture pack made this so much harder.
There you go, make it no.
Do I need to come and bring light?
like, Mr. B, this is what it look at my screen.
Yeah, I see
Right?
that.
Clearly defined iron ore.
Yeah, but it's also not dark
And-
for you.
Yeah. But
Oh,
yeah, that's
Wither.
probably where we're gonna put the NPC.
Wither is
Go
now
on.
in the chat.
So I mean, it's a short
Hi.
little tree
Hey,
man.
Weather.
Hello.
Oh, made it out. Yay.
Yeah,
I don't feel like
you'll
I'm
go-
doing this correctly.
you'll
Okay.
get back to the
I will.
boat, and then you'll go down.
No.
and you'll
You should
have
probably take
your
a running
apple.
start.
This is all for some apples.
What do you
These are.
sprint? Oh,
This is.
that's how you
This is.
sprint.
This is for apples, for a gyro, for a map,
Control
for
W.
dark side, which you need an anti-life equation with to get the exit. So you know,
Ay, ay, ay.
I'm finding my
not at all
MacBook right now,
complicated.
and I don't have a mouse, so this is very tricky.
Don't worry. This is the beginning one. It has a lot of like safety ladders. Ah.
Oh, am I supposed to go from here? Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay.
So you jump here,
Okay.
and then you jump for the left to this left platform. There you go.
Yeah. How have you guys been?
Pretty good.
It's been quite a bit.
So this is the victory area. Congratulations. This is the beginner one.
Yay.
And of course you could just jump down here and try not to hurt yourself too much. I will take you to Rampage's level.
Is this the new server?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Been on here since the old server.
This is Rampage's Hell Maze.
I'm gonna head out, guys.
Bye, Mr. B.
Alright, bye, Mr. B. Good seeing you.
Good seeing you. You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Good, good.
I see Rampage.
Hello.
I
Please
see
don't.
your floating head in the maze.
Yeah. It's part of the parkour. I think.
Oh, okay, yeah, then I won't touch that.
Oh yeah, is it in the? I think I know where you.
Wither muted himself.
Yeah, I was right. This is where y'all are. I'm so smart.
Oh, Wither. Awesome muted himself.
Epic parkour. Now the hardest jump. Oh, I actually did it! I think it's the first time I've ever first tried this parkour. Is it day? It wasn't day. I need to make it so I can see. Okay, now I can see when it's night again.
Wither got attacked by a creeper.
Oh, that's so rude.
So from the Rampage head, where do you go?
Okay, so from the Rampage head, you go to this block. It's a really weird jump.
I'm probably
really weird
getting up
jump.
high enough.
You gotta time it super well. You are like Minecraft, like just barely lets you have enough height for it.
Okay, so I don't really think that jump is gonna be possible for Chris. Yeah. Even if
You gotta look right at the corner. Like you have to
I
go
did.
for the corner.
And I still like jumped underneath it. Yeah, I have doubts about that jump.
Yeah, you're jumping early.
For me, I'm like almost completely off the platform.
Well, like this is where a hitbox ends. You
Yeah.
look down, you're not touching the head at all. So you want to like jump a bit before then. I do think you need momentum though. Yeah, you definitely need momentum. So like what it is you go back from here, and then you jump when you're like, yeah,
Okay. That's
you did it.
That's unpleasant jump.
Yeah. It's a lot easier, I will say. It is a lot easier if you can go from the iron bar straight to it. Like if you can jump onto the iron bar, it makes the jump a lot easier. But
Okay,
yeah.
I successfully did that one. Alright. Okay, so that's not where I'm jumping to.
No. So you go to the slime block, and then onto the slab, and then onto the ladder. You gotta jump onto the slime block.
I hit the slime block and just...
What happened there? Wait, what? Huh? I mean, you made it onto the slab.
I touched it for 1 second.
Yeah, and then you walked off.
Well, my jump, I jumped in such a way that it just immediately took me over the slab. I had too much momentum and I couldn't stop.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you go to the ladder.
This one?
This one.
That's what I thought.
Jump. Yeah, and then you go from the ladder onto this slime block to this iron bar.
I just hid my head and that's all.
You, okay, so what happened there is first you have to, I prefer to sprint, and you also can't full jump when you're landing on the slime block. If you're holding spacebar when you land on the slime block, it kills all your momentum.
I didn't... Okay.
Oh, you got it.
Okay, I wasn't even holding jump that time. I just landed and it just said no.
That's what happens if you like hit the very edge. It's just very rude. Slime blocks can be really weird.
That's not gonna be a good jump. I was flying. I'm like, I don't think Rampage would declare that a jump.
Yeah, okay, so how I do this is I sprint, jump, land in the center, and then the moment I touch the slime block, I start holding W and sprint towards the iron bar. You can't, I think you do have to stop in midair, I believe. Yeah, I definitely stopped.
I touched it. That's about it, though.
You walked on it? You just walked past it as well.
Yeah, getting my hands to do that is kind of awkward.
Yeah, it takes practice to know when you're like able to stop pressing buttons.
Well, for me, there's kind of a delay in stopping pressing any button.
Yeah.
Accidentally double press jump.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't Like some of the jumps are a lot harder, especially if you're not used to ladders. Like these all take knowledge of ladders.
My problem is I jump over it.
Mm-hmm.
And my hand doesn't go to shift quick enough to stick the landing.
You don't have to crouch as long as you stop.
I know, but
pressing
I
the
can't.
button.
Like the thing is, like, what do you call it? My hand doesn't stop. Oh, it's just an unlucky
I
jump.
did this. Hey!
Okay.
So then it's this ladder.
Okay.
You can't go to those. You have to go to this one.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could.
Yeah. But then you gotta jump from that ladder to that ladder. So I'd like to start farther back, and I sprint towards, and then I jump at the last. Yeah. And then it's to this one. Okay. And then to this one.
You see this one, but I was like,
And then you gotta jump around over here. Yeah, this is where it starts to be really. The slime block doesn't give you enough height. You do want to crouch onto them. Crouching gives you much more space to land with. Because like if you're not crouching, you can't land on it like that. But if you're crouching, then it holds you. The ladder hitbox goes out to here, but only if you're crouching. Yeah, so you have to, okay, so you have to like jump like that. So your goal isn't necessarily to land where the ladder looks, it's more to land about here.
it's kind of. I'm standing kind of like on an invisible platform.
Yeah, ladders are like that.
Well, it being on a wooden background.
Yeah. I was gonna wait for Wither, but because I wanted to say goodbye.
Oh!
For it. Oh!
As soon as you turned around.
So then you go from that one to this one, which is weird.
Okay.
But yeah, and then you just keep climbing. And then this is the last one. Yeah, and then you go from the slime block to up here. And you don't have to jump. So now, this is by far the hardest jump. Like, you go from from where you are, right, to around these to that one. So you jump around these 2 glass blocks to get to this block. Oh, hello, Wither. Now, generally, these have a bit of, like, space to gather momentum. This one doesn't.
I find it very ironic that my role in this Discord server is the one who wants to fly.
I mean,
I mean,
I guess that's true.
After
it's
3,
not
4
wrong.
years, I still can't do it.
If you ask iGamer very nicely, maybe you'll be able to fly it.
Yeah, you gotta go, hello, Mr. iGamer. I would
iGamer-
kindly request that I might be able to fly.
Is iGamer the one who's in charge?
No, he's one of the mods.
Pog. Okay, so then you
What
go
happened to
from
the
here.
30th doctor?
You can go.
He's the super admin.
Yeah, so like 29th is like the super admin, and then iGamer is like the admin.
Oh, okay. Are you a
Yeah.
mod?
No. No. Mr. B, I think, kind of has that role. Maybe.
DK, are you a mod?
No,
Aren't you like the mayor though?
I
He's
am the mayor.
Also, DK, you did my parkour.
Yeah.
How can I do this?
Okay, so like for normal people, I gave them this block.
Oh, but for you, you can just kind of.
Yeah, no, I don't use that block. I personally find it harder to use that block than because of this one. It messes me up more. So.
I'm struggling.
I feel like parkour has just fallen so far out of date. Very sad.
I haven't played high pixel parkour in so long.
Hypixel parkours are too easy for me now.
The Bed Wars lobby parkour.
Yeah, it's like it is. I fail one of like that Hypixel Bed Wars parkour like 1 in every 1,000 tries.
Okay.
I just like
I still fail it every time.
like I
I'm good at
used
this.
to. I used to like play a decent amount of parkour map, so some of them were really good. And I
What have
totally
you guys
played
been up to? It has been way too long.
It has been. I was gonna say it's been years, but it probably actually has.
I think last time we talked maybe it was a year ago or so.
Oh, wow.
I've been so busy. School is real.
I mean, so we built this whole area. We built the
Well,
place with the
First off,
giant
we can
sword.
start with- It's a new
Why
map.
don't I quickly walk you around everything else? This is where you'll be able to buy sparkling water.
Sparkling
eventually.
water.
Here is the water treatment plant. Feel free to check that out.
DK also has an underground secret VTuber clubhouse.
That's really random, but okay.
Yeah, no, that's the thing that he has.
Over here is this also connects to the water treatment plant. This will eventually
cool.
go into a sewer thing. The VTuber club is over here.
Paige, you haven't changed your skin in all these
Nope.
years.
Nope.
I changed my skin last year.
I
Upgraded.
probably won't ever change my skin.
I don't think you need to.
I don't see why I would.
Too iconic.
Rampage is internal.
Iconic.
So this will be the VTuber occult club.
Okay. I don't want to stand in the middle of the redstone.
It doesn't do anything.
It looks
We
dangerous.
could make it like a sacrifice. Like if you put something here, press a button, and then it falls into like lava.
I was gonna have like I was gonna give like VTuber quests here.
I'm so good at this.
I believe in you. Yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
Now I have bad omen.
All right. So let me take you to the third interesting element of the ranch.
Are you gonna bring him to the silo?
Yep.
this is an interesting tour.
So this is so the hay bales is the easy parkour. There's parkour inside the silo, which is medium, and then there's the one over there, which is hard.
How do I do this one? Is this not a parkour?
No, follow me.
This,
So first off,
uh,
so there's a way to get inside the silo, but most people attempt to bury through here. Please don't do that. Follow me.
Where are we going?
We're going somewhere
to
very
the
special.
actual entrance.
This isn't it.
It's right here, DK.
Oh yeah.
It's this tree.
Yep.
In here.
Rampage.
Hello.
Remember our good old friends at Super League?
That was so long ago.
I know. You know what they've turned into?
Not at all.
A metaverse platform.
Really?
Depressing.
Yeah, that's like their whole thing now. They've stopped esports completely.
That's so sad.
I know. I miss City Chat. I would so do that again if it happened.
Honestly, probably same.
So this is the silo, which is interesting because I mean, it's a secret way to get up here. I was thinking of an actual quest revolving around this, but that's never been done. I think we'll just like hand people a parkour prize for getting to the end.
Fair.
I consider this one pretty hard.
It's medium.
I don't like ceilings at all.
Has this been around for almost a year now?
It's been around for a while.
Ow.
Anyway, I guess we should probably take you to the next build, unless you want to keep trying.
No.
Why
I
don't
know.
why don't you want to finish the hard parkour?
Parkour isn't my specialty. I'm still figuring that one out.
Oh, so he's on a questionable keyboard.
I'm on my MacBook Air.
Ooh.
My PC is sitting right next to me, but I got this for school, and I kind of haven't touched my PC since. So
All right, so over here.
I just also haven't had very much time.
Fair.
In the distance, do you see the polar bear?
Mm-hmm.
That is our polarizer.
What happens in the polarizer?
It's to help us get to 1.19 by reversing the polarity.
Ew.
This is an entire thing that me and Rampage built.
What is
Just like
this?
the farm branch thing.
This is the
Wow,
shop.
he entered through the exit.
Monster.
You were-
Wow.
You were.
Wow. Exit. Enter. Why do we have it as it should be entrance?
Why are there so many exits?
I don't know. I'll let it go. By the way, this is the airlock, as you can see. This is where the blacksmith sleeps.
I can tell by all the fire.
Please don't die.
What was that? Why did you? Okay.
Well,
Fire isn't healthy.
I'm supposed to be able to swim in fire. Broken rumor. Hello.
Anyway,
Hello.
So someone messed with our shop, and we haven't replaced everything yet. Someone came in and actually used buckets to destroy all of these carpets.
Oh.
And moved all of the armor stands, so we had to move them all again.
So some of the armor hasn't been deployed yet, but in fact, if you're missing, you need some armor, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you come here,
Kind of lost all my red armor from the last server.
if you come here, there's some
armor in
iron
here.
armor here for you.
Okay. I can't.
Oh, here, I will select the items.
Remember the mountain cave we have from the old survival server?
Yeah.
Is that still around? Because isn't there like something you can go to the old server?
Yeah, you can go to the old server. I want the 1.12 server back. That's what I want.
When was the last time you went to the old server?
It's been quite a while.
Oh, by
But
the way,
I want 1.12 server
by the
back.
way, these benches work.
That's why they're minecarts. So you can sit. Yeah.
Yeah, me and Rampage did this with, well, mostly Rampage.
With some shenanigans.
By the way, do you like this? You can get some hot items here.
I don't know why he put campfires under the chest, but I just
But
want
if you see this, that there's like hot pots, hot ovens, and hot chests. Also, this is the
there are
Rampage
quite a
trash.
few of these. There are quite a few of these.
Trash cans.
I've never stopped throwing my items at people, so DK makes chests just for the items I throw at him.
What's your opinion on Minecraft adding camels?
Do they do anything?
I don't know. It's long overdue.
Like you can ride them. I know that much, but
Yeah, I think they bring you up higher, so some mobs can't hurt you while riding a camel. Also, do you like the sword, Wither?
Oh, cool. I didn't even see that.
it's a wise sword.
That is a cool sword.
So we put that on the blacksmith just to make it obvious. We had to get all of these components. These were not given to us. No Mr. B magic. Me and Rampage had to like get these materials and craft them ourselves.
Well, I mean, it's more like instead of Mr. B magic, I exploited TNT, and then I got money, and then I was able to. But you know, that's a whole mess.
It seems like a whole thing.
In case of sadness, break wall. So I'll take you down here. This is our.
How do you become an adventurer?
Talk to iGamer. So this is apricot bees. Welcome to apricot bees. Let's see the fine seating here. Our private dining room.
For the people who give us the most money.
The most money.
Fully functional seats, obviously.
I want to try / random TP. I want to go somewhere.
Can we finish the tour first?
Okay.
If you do random TP, you'll probably appear somewhere random.
Yes, that's how it works. Pretty crazy.
Are you ready to? Whee! This is the world's most safest water elevator. You cannot take damage. It doesn't matter what you do.
Is it very safe?
Yeah, it's super safe. Do you see how safe it is?
Lava. Bolton.
Well, the boats stop you from burning.
Oh, fair.
Oh. Give me a moment. Right, it's like I was about to...
Please tell me someone caught that on their stream.
Yes, I did.
I need to see that later.
Like the moment I was placing it back.
I can't. You forget I can't fly.
Yeah, you're gonna have to TP back to us.
What's that one? Okay, hang on. TBA here. Just accept that.
Okay. I'm alive.
Welcome back.
By the way, I very much approve of your Char cape. By the way,
Wait, what?
look, the cape is the same color as my skin. So the Minecraft
Oh yeah, your
official
skin
cape.
finally makes sense
Oh,
to me.
the Migrator cape. You can see that.
Yeah, I know, but it's exact to the Char cape. I mean, Char colors. It's funny.
Oh, it's the same. Oh, that's cool. Same color as your skin.
So welcome to the World Zoo.
This has never been fixed. Ignore.
So actually, hey, Wither, there are actual fish in here. If you look, they migrate between. If you look down here, there's some salmon there,
Oh, cool.
and they go
Why are
between
there
all three
chicken
cages.
eggs? Why are there chickens?
Do we have any
happens.
functional vehicles on the server?
What's up?
Do we have any functional mode of transportation on the server?
Yeah, your feet.
Right. I remember the last time we were trying to make a train, but I don't think that ever ended up happening. Or subway.
Oh,
or
we
something.
got it to work, but
Well, whether you're meant to like not fall in there.
I don't.
it's okay. Wither, you're fine.
There is an
You're fine?
exit, but
Come here,
there is
Wither.
I
Wither,
Oh,
come here. Come here.
I'm being swarmed by chickens. Help. I'm stuck.
There you go. So this is all our pens have like entrances and exits for feeding and all that stuff.
And then there are turtles.
Here are our turtles. Please note there's two types of turtles: the Brutus turtle and the Caesar turtle.
Is there a way I can get a turtle shell or a helmet?
We ask that you do not destroy the egg.
I will not be sure the eggs.
That's you get turtle shells by breaking eggs, and you know those are
So here is our super purified diorite enhanced water with electrolytes. If you get anything in your eyes, you can come in here and splash it off.
Alright. I don't want to hurt the turtles.
Just note that the Caesar turtle will be betrayed by the Brutus turtle. So we named all of these things if you look at the signs.
yeah. You can also look here, and these are all the names for all the stuff.
Most of them are jokes. You know Brutus from the person who stabbed Caesar. Okay. This
Actually,
is
right now.
this is our squid. They all mysteriously died. We didn't have name tags at the time. We're gonna fix that.
For safety reasons, we cannot use a personal boat. Free boat ride with purchase of boat. Is it really for safety reasons, or is it just because
Money.
Yes.
Feel free to take a boat from
Money.
this chest, but before we go in, I'll show you the last exhibit before you go on the boat ride, which is very important.
The boat ride is very.
So this is the polar exhibit. It's going to be where we're going to put a polar bear.
Mm-hmm.
We have a whole stream about Polar making a contract with
Polar.
and to give us like polar bears.
Yeah,
but
he's
like, it was
he's one of the
super
other
poorly
mods.
worded and.
Oh, cool.
He's a junior
Is he a
admin.
mod?
He's a junior
Oh,
admin.
Ah.
Something like that.
Assuming.
All right. So do you have your boat? Oh, by the way,
Yes.
just to kind of feel your curiosity here, this back area here goes all the way to the ocean.
Okay.
This is for bringing.
Yeah, 'cause- Yeah, I had to get a squid in there somehow, so you know, I made a way for me to get a squid in there.
Could that be a whole stream in itself, getting a squid and transporting it back?
No. I think Wither has a boat, but if you hop in with Rampage, yeah, Rampage will take you for a tour.
Alright. So, if we go through here, the little house, and then this is an exit. This is special. You're now dying. So this is like the advanced exit, and it goes through here. And then you don't want to go that way. And then through here. So this thing here that's going to be the exit to the maze. And the entrance to the maze is through here, which is like a little race thing.
We're running a boat. What was that?
So you go through here, and then wham, and then you go up, and then we haven't made this place like boat accessible yet, but this is the first floor of the maze.
Welcome to the first floor of the maze. To find the
This
exit.
floor,
Yeah, go ahead.
this floor is nice. The other floor isn't.
What's on this floor?
This floor, you
Um,
must find orientation before you can escape to the second floor of the maze.
Oh, is that what this is? This is to find orientation?
Yeah.
And then the other one is more involved.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the maze you guys were working on?
This is the first floor of the maze.
We were working on the second floor of the maze, which is
Yeah,
more
the first
elaborate.
floor we did in like one stream. The second floor is still being made.
Do not fret through failure. We learn where success isn't. Good job. Whether you found out where success isn't.
I will find some sort of exit. Is there only one exit?
Yes.
In this one,
There is a sign that gives you clear indication that you found orientation, and that tells you you've found the right way.
I feel like I'm probably going to be running in circles for a little bit.
I'll be honest with you. The sign that tells you there's a pre-sign that lets you know you're going the right way. It will be the sign that says deviation is found here.
we believe in you. You
So-
can do it.
So when you find the sign that says deviation is here, you're going the correct direction.
yeah.
Congrats, you found deviation. You now aren't. With deviation in hand, you are, and thus aren't lost for now.
Maybe
So,
we can...
You now know where you are, and thus you have guidance.
Yeah,
come on down. Welcome to pain.
So
now this doesn't have an exit, but we do know how we're going to make it. So, when everything is done, you will need sheep. You will need 7 sheep. Wait, no. What do we actually need here? We need. Okay. How do we get a rampage? Tika, how did we get a rampage before? That was. How did we? Huh? Okay, hang on. I gotta go find a bird. Hang on. I gotta go find how to get a rampage.
excuse me.
I hope that it's in here.
I know there's a sign that has that information on it.
Okay, so you need 1 light for 1 rampage. And there was more than 1 way to get darkness, right? Or is it just anti-cow?
I think it's always the anti-count.
Yeah, okay. So, you need 1 light for a rampage and 1 anti-cow for darkness. That gives you shadow ramp. And then you need a anti-eye gamer, which you get by getting 1 light.
eye game. That's interesting.
You get a eye gamer by getting 1 light, and you get anti-eye gamer by combining eye gamer with moss, and you get moss by getting 1 light. Those two, the shadow rampage and the anti-eye gamer, give you the anti-life equation, which is 1 part for the exit. For the other part, which is dark side, you need 24 apples for a gyro. That gyro becomes a map, and that map gives you dark side. And then the 2 of those combined give you exit.
Is that how you complete the maze?
That will be how you end up completing the maze.
I don't think anyone will ever finish it.
By the way, I'm standing near the exit guy, where the exit guy
So
will be.
yeah, you'll need the okay, hang on. I think I know where
You'll
this
need to
is.
give like a villager all of the items, and then you'll be able to leave.
You don't have to give him 2 items. You have to give him the anti-life equation and dark side.
What is the anti-life equation?
That's the shadow rampage plus the anti-eye gamer.
Yeah.
Let's see here, exit, and exit. Please have dark side ready. And then this sign here says you found me. So you climb up here, and here will be the exit guy.
And so all of like the stuff I just told you to get to here is all written down in a room with a sign called knowledge.
There's various
that
rooms.
tells you
with...
everything you need.
There are other rooms though.
Yeah, there are other rooms. Like you need another room to tell you that you need apples for a gyro for a map.
Oh, you want to show him the rooms? It's great.
I don't know where the second one is. Wait, actually, no, I do.
You do? Oh.
I think I do.
Where they're over here. Meow.
I'll show him this and then I'll go, because I'm very hungry.
I have some work to do after, so yeah, show me there.
So, knowledge should be
DK, do you have more potatoes? I feel like that was a silly question. I feel like you have a lot of potatoes.
That's the last of my potatoes.
Oh no! Okay, I have a few potatoes DK gave me as well.
I feel like you have a little more than a few.
No, I have 10 left.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
After this, I'll have to stop and make some more potatoes.
Oh no, that's not where I thought it was. Hang on. Gotta go back a little. Took a turn too early.
Will forever be some chickens down here.
Okay, I know where I am now.
Because you know where you are?
Yeah. This is knowledge.
So you need knowledge.
So this is where it tells you a bunch of the trade.
Oh, here,
This room.
the sign over here in the water says ambrosia infused called Kiku for 1 gyroscope.
So where do you
So-
obtain the stuff you need?
So through there's another room with knowledge over this one first.
One second. My MacBook's overheating. That's not good.
Rampage's maze is too amazing.
It's so big.
This has more trade. Now, a lot of these trades don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
So this is we're probably gonna have a trader guy in here.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be like one of the traders that you'll do the trades with. Then now we're gonna have 3 base items.
Mm-hmm.
Which are light, sheep, and apple, which has a much fancier name than apple, but it really is just
Would you trade away to get all the other items?
which you then trade for everything else. Yeah.
And then it's just a lot of trading to get the final 2 items.
Yeah. So you can get more than enough, and then you can also get some of the items, some of the free items by trading in others. Like 7 sheep equal 1 light. So if you really couldn't find light,
spawn eggs.
I don't know. Well, it'll probably be like wool. So,
It's very dark.
yeah, DK hasn't touched this area yet.
I'm concerned that there's an area I haven't touched yet.
So, through here. And so I found this amethyst cluster. So we were like, we could make this where light is. And so we're gonna like say some shenanigans about like we're using the glass to like condense the light into an item. And so this is where you'll get light.
Oh, cool.
You know, I never knew where this was.
Yeah. No, you didn't. And so we have one other place. We have one other place designated for a free item, and that is where the apples will be.
That's where I just was.
It will be something other than apple.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a bunch of words that are a particular type of apple that has its own website.
Ambrosia infused Uttercurical Kiku. Kiku is a type of apple.
And so that type of apple has its own website, and you know it's like apparently like super important somehow. Also DK's sign. Long hallway. Long hallway. Okay.
I have so many signs I'm gonna have to add. I'm staring in darkness rampage.
What's funny is I have torches in my inventory.
I have a feeling this may as well get filled up at some point.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I can only add so many torches and signs at a time.
Who has all the NPCs and all that, like the villagers?
That will be DK and iGamer working together.
We're gonna use a quest system to do that.
So this is where the apples will be. And so we have a little mini maze inside the maze, which is through the tree.
Oh, this is what you were talking about earlier.
Yeah. And so you go. There are a few ways to beat this one. Much nicer than the actual maze. I will go stand out where the NPC will be.
To know if I beat it or not.
We put an iron block here, or an iron ore as well, but I feel like I'm a bit easier to see. What are you breaking thing?
I was breaking a cobblestone so I could move.
This is where the NPC will probably be. Ooh.
Our house had more potato.
On the
already
entrance.
baked potato.
Hmm.
Hey Wither.
Hello.
have some more baked potatoes.
Oh, that's where you went. Okay.
Well, like, we have a furnace full of baked potatoes. I mean, like,
Wither was so close. He was
I was so close to beating it. I don't.
there. He was
Hold
one turn away.
I'll figure it out. Hold up.
Yeah. So this is where you'll get the apples. DK, what if we did a Simon Says type minigame for
See, the thing is, this
For-
is going to be hopeless. Well, I'm thinking, who's going to be the test subject when the maze has to actually be played?
we're going to test it on
Scalp.
Mr. B.
Oh gosh, no. Oh
Yeah,
no.
Mr. B
We're gonna be
and
here for
iGamer.
so long.
But iGamer's working on it with you, I thought.
So
He's not. He's been working on his own base. He's
Ah.
only going to help me, like, place the quest NPCs.
what we
You
might
can also
do.
just message me, and if you need, and I could kind of hop on and I could test if you need me to.
Oh, that
So
would be good too.
Also do is we could like when the maze is like finished and all that, is we could have like for the opening, right? We could have a few groups of people instead of just like we have instead of like DCL playing it alone because that might take forever. We have like DCL and iGamer, and so they're like working together.
Hmm.
Just because we don't
I've
want
made it back into the hole where you buy the apple, but I think I'm stuck.
Wither.
So, I don't know if you know this, Wither, but Darkseid is a villain from DC, and one of his big things is the anti-life equation.
I know who Darkseid is. I didn't know that about the anti-life equation.
Yeah, so that's his big thing is he wants to find the anti-life equation. So that's the idea is with Darkseid and the anti-life equation, you can leave.
Interesting.
DK made all the names.
Originally, they were like Portal references of just insane scribblings.
Yeah. So
The tour.
the exit is right over here. We have 2 other places, one of which I know, and that's where we have 3 traders and 3 resources that you get for free. So one of the other traders, because I only know where one of them is.
You told me to write something down like this.
Well, yeah, I know that we're gonna put one at the campsite, but I don't remember where the campsite is. And I'm taking him to Ravenholm right now.
I appreciate the tour.
I'm sorry, it's far more extreme than I planned, but we've been busy, and I thought you should experience the full experience.
I can see.
And then there's one other thing after this that I'll show you in the maze. I'm not where I thought I was. That's not good. Through here. I know, I have a land.
I'm running so much. I want food now.
You need food?
No, actual food.
Oh, actual food? Yes.
Minecraft, I need food now.
Don't forget the secret dev exit to be installed next Tuesday.
Hmm?
The secret dev exit.
Oh, there's a secret dev exit.
To be installed next Tuesday.
It's mostly used for knowing where the entrance is, because the entrance can get lost, and so that's why most of the signs are here, is to know where you are. And so we'll put another trader.
By knowing where you aren't.
So there will be another trader that you can
Are you
trade.
getting here?
Hmm?
Can you get in here?
No. So
Oh, okay.
this portion, like this
Mhm.
immediate area, I just found a mine shaft and then made it all too wide and removed the wood, and that's what this area is.
Oh, cool.
I found the Cobra
Oh.
base that we built into the thing.
There is one other thing in the maze that's like of significance that we've already built. So if you go all the way, that's a dead end. What? That's also a... Okay.
The real entrance has to be somewhere.
There we go. There we go. Ooh, spooky.
Happy
Uh,
Halloween.
Did you lead him to the area that has the sheep and anti-cow trades?
That's the mysterious trader one, I believe so.
The 2.3 sheep equal a shirt.
I think I did. Pretty sure.
I finally found that one. It's right next
Where are we
to
heading?
like the Cobra base.
So this is the other like significant like thing.
That.
you turn with A and B. Just A or D.
Let's try this.
I believe in you. All right, so it's right in here. Yeah. So then it pushes you down, and then so this will take you. So if you're standing at the entrance and looking at the wall, like you just fell down, this is the far right-hand side of the maze. This passage takes you to the far left-hand side of the maze.
So there's a lot of maze. That's what I'm taking away from this.
Yeah, and so part of like why we're doing this as the exit is, first of all, if you're just like stumbling around and you find the exit, that's like super sad. And this also forces you to, you know, go everywhere.
To actually find the way out.
Yeah, it's not just like, oh, if I, you know, get super lucky. No, you gotta actually
Work.
go through the maze. Now I haven't put the water yet to get out, but you know, this would just take you up. And this is right next to where Raven Home is.
Yeah, this actually takes you to the
So-
country roads.
West Virginia.
If you
Oh, did it cancel your TPA?
Rampage. Oh, okay. Meow.
Okay, well, I mean, that hole won't actually be a hole when we're done. It'll be water. Like, this whole maze is designed that you could do it in a boat with only the places of interest being needed to exit at.
Fair.
So that's why everything is too wide. Because,
It
you know,
will
a boat has to
be
fit.
funded eventually.
Ah, hello, Deacon.
Yeah, this is the country road section. So,
Country roads. There's a take me home somewhere.
yeah, right here. So sometimes the voices tell me to return to West Virginia. Take me home to the place I belong. Mountain home, country roads.
I think there's a
All my memories.
yeah, all the
My-
way at the end of that hallway. There's another take me home.
Oh, cool. Well, this was a really good tour.
Yeah, it's not finished, but we're getting there, finally.
Cool. Now, how do we get out?
Well, the exit guy, when you have all the items, he'll teleport you out. So
Do I have to like kind of let you go out and then TP out?
TPA to
you
me
can
right now,
You can do /spawn.
or you can just TPA to me and Set home here. That way you can always come back.
Also, something funny with homes. The first home I ever had on the server is iGamer's house, not ours.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
mean,
called home still. So my home
Where
that
the
is
guest
called
rooms?
home is
What's that?
iGamer's house.
what's up?
Where were the guest rooms?
Oh, just go down a floor.
This is where your guest rooms are, DK?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
These are the guest rooms? Wow.
Yeah.
We're not very nice to our guests.
It comes with the furnace, a crafting table, and an area to secretly hide your chests in the back,
Wow.
and a bed. It's a guest room. It offers you, and the thing is, like, the player can like place the door if they want.
Well, I will go eat food because I'm very hungry.
I survived.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Wither, it was nice to talk to you all
Good
for
to
the
talk
first
to
time
you.
in ages.
It has been ages.
Goodbye.
Dinner and have a great rest of your day.
I realized
you
Rampage never saw my guest rooms before.
I didn't know they were guest rooms.
That was the whole purpose. Is like I could give people places to rest. That's why I was okay with people coming into our house. And then when people started breaking chests, that made me a little more.
Fair.
I meant the guest rooms just for like people like stopping by so they can like place their junk down and take a nap.
Alright, goodbye.
Goodbye.
But oh, okay. I'm probably gonna hop out in a second. I just want to try one more thing. I want to go to the top of the stairs. And I want to try TPing mid-air. Hey, you see that? It's not really working out for me. DK.
Yeah.
I'm trying to TP mid-air, like I'm trying to like jump through the. Can you TP to me? You'll see what I'm trying to do. Oh, you're right here. Okay, so look at this. I'm trying to get this to work. I think it's because I'm hitting the impact of the room right away. I think that's what's causing it. See, I went from here. Oh, okay. That was just sad. Yeah, let's try that again.
Do you make sure you can actually go to your home by going /home space the
That
name
sounds
of your home?
okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
All right. Well, it was good speaking to you. I have some things that I gotta go do, but
Okay.
it's good speaking to you guys, and I hope to see you guys soon.
I hope to speak with you again. I don't know if we'll ever see each other.
Thank you for showing me around the base.
Hmm?
It was really cool, especially the mole.
Well, see, as the mayor, I'm trying to like build activities for the town,
Mhm.
and me and iGamer have been working on building quests for the town.
Mhm.
So if you need any kind of starting resources, follow like Mayor DK's quest line.
Mhm.
He's gonna like have you make things and like give you money for doing them.
Yeah, I saw because you have your NPC, so it looks like you guys have a lot going on.
Well, we kind of wanted to add a kind of a quest system. Apparently, Mr. B suggested I be the mayor.
Mr. B said he would be the mayor, or did 29th say he'll be the mayor?
No, sorry, Mr. B suggested I be the mayor,
Oh, cool.
and I've been working with iGamer just building quests. A lot of the quests are some really interesting ideas.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, hope you had fun.
Yeah, I did. All right, DK, I will speak to you later.
Bye bye.
Bye. See ya.
And stream, I just want you to know, take care and have a great night. And remember, you're always loved.